This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, fans. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Memphis GRIZZLIES up against the San Antonio SPURS. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew. I'll see you at the half.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First for the Grizzlies. Then for the San Antonio SPURS, they've got Collins. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. Then it's Johnson.
Guys, every season it seems the Southwest is loaded with teams that can contend, and last year was no different. Through it all, however, the Spurs were able to separate themselves from the pack and take the division once again with a 12-4 division record.
And for the Spurs, that is now 3 consecutive seasons where they have won the division. Steve, actually the 6th time since the inception of the division that they have finished at the top.
And even with Dallas falling off a little bit, the division was pretty tough, Kevin, with Memphis and Houston coming on strong. You know, for a while there, it had been a curse to win the Southwest, because since 2007, teams that won the Southwest lost 4 times in the first round of the playoffs. But obviously the Spurs have bucked that trend the last couple of years.
Number 22, defended by Langford. Memphis moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Number 13 connects from three-point range.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
On defense, the Grizzlies. They set the pick. Here's Graham. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
He talked a little bit about their defensive mindset, saying essentially that they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of space on the interior if it allows them to stay tight on their outside shooters. He said, listen, it's no secret they like to attack you from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of the defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the miss from Graham. No good from outside. Spurs have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Langford. Drills the three-pointer.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Memphis has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Number 13. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 6 points for him.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 1. Here's Graham. 6 to shoot. There's a good screen. Number 17. The shot is off. And Memphis the other way now. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Number 13. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night. Well, in many ways, the Grizzlies aren't like most teams out west. They don't try to overpower you with offense, and they don't have a superstar to lean on for big baskets at the end, but they still know how to get wins in the tough Western Conference.
And so it's San Antonio with it. 4-point game. And when they did last year, Memphis would go 56-26 overall. And Steve, with 34 of those wins courtesy of other teams in the Western Conference.
Well, they didn't seem to play like a lot of the other teams in the West, but it didn't matter. I mean, defense, toughness, rebounding, they were who they were. They established their identity, and that's one of the reasons they became such a tough team in that conference.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, throughout the league and its history, defenses always travel well, and to be good and consistently good in the NBA, you've got to bring that defensive mindset and execution. Offense comes and goes, defense stays.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, Clark, you said defense a part of the game that never has an off night, and it's why the Grizzlies, Steve, were so tough on the road and really such a tough team in general.
Well, 24-17 on the road is an amazing record for any club. And I think Memphis, they did it with their defense and their rebounding. They were able to enforce their identity on teams on the road with that toughness, with that edge, and it really paid off big time.
The Grizzlies have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
The Spurs last year were as tough as always in San Antonio. Hard not to beat when you win 50 games every season. Ended up with a 35-6 record at home, which was good for the third best in the league.
Here's Graham. Langford, the pass to Collins. Fires the three. Gets it to go. He has 7.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
And with the Spurs, they are just so consistent every time they take the court. You always, Steve, expect them to get a win when they play in this building.
And the two teams with better home records in the NBA were the Nuggets and the Heat, both of whom had huge win streaks. But as you said, it's the Spurs' consistency every time out that lets them pile up these home wins without anyone really thinking much about it.
The defense played him close on that one, but he just would not be denied. Aggressive move for the score.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
The Spurs would end up as the second seed in the West and were right in the hunt for being the top seed for the majority of last season. But one reason they fell short was that they just weren't as good as they needed to be during in-conference games.
Here's Collins. Back to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. Here's Langford, and it's blocked. Number 12, defended by Langford. Number 12. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Going back to the Spurs, they did well against the West, but Steve didn't come close to matching the win totals of every other top team in the West.
Yeah, they would end the season with a 33-19 conference record, which, you know, is pretty good, but still only 5th best in the West. It shows you how strong the Western Conference was a year ago, particularly at the top.
And the first one drops.
Memphis ended up 2 games back of the Spurs in the hunt for the Southwest Division title last season, but they played well against the division, going 10-6, but just came up a little short for the title.
He hits both from the stripe. And such a tough division. The Southwest, as you were talking about, Clark. Memphis has yet to win a division title, as they often get beat out by one of the Texas teams, but they always are in the hunt.
And I don't think it'll be too long, Kevin, before they hoist up that first banner for winning the Southwest Division. I mean, the way this organization has put together this roster, they've made some shrewd moves to keep their flexibility. And you look at the Texas teams, particularly San Antonio and Dallas, starting to age. It's probably just a matter of time for the Grizzlies.
And so here's Memphis after the miss from Langford. And that one's good. 12 points for him.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Kicks it to Graham. Shot to stop the run. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, for the Grizzlies, the 5th best record in the league last season, guys. Defeated the Clippers and the Thunder in the playoffs, but it all came to a crashing in when the Spurs swept them in the conference finals.
Now here's Williams. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
He feeds it to Graham. Number 31. From outside, off the mark. Well, and back in that series that Clark was talking about against the Spurs, more competitive than it might seem. Steve, you and I were talking about this. 3 of the 4 games were close. In fact, 2 obviously really close, going to overtime.
But I thought the weakness of Memphis was really exposed, Kevin, and that was the outside shooting. San Antonio just guarded the paint. They took Zach Randolph pretty much out of the series, and they begged Memphis to shoot from long range. And when you don't have floor spacing in the playoffs, it makes it awfully tough to score.
Number 54. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Back to Williams. 1:32 left to play here in the first. A rebound by the Spurs. The dish to Graham. .106 left here in the first quarter. Releases from 15. Jump shot is good. Graham's got 7.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room, and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the miss from Williams. Number 31. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Now just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Memphis moving it around. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No luck. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've been getting to the foul line here an awful lot. The aggressive play really paying off.
Yeah, and you know what? It also helps to put the mute button on the crowd. I mean, when you methodically score at the line, that can put those fans on their hands.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. Takes a three. The shot no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Pass to Jones. From the arc. That's good. Jones has got the first basket of the second quarter for San Antonio. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Jones kicks to Brooks. Jones to the middle. Here's Adams. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Now here's Jones. Goes up the baseline. Can't get the putback. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Brooks outside. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's Jones on the wing. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Jones. Lets it go. No good off the back of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Jones against Jones. Number 24. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
And what an amazing run it was for the Spurs last year in the postseason. Swept the Lakers, survived Golden State, and then dismantled Memphis on their way to the NBA Finals. And then, of course, were seconds away from another championship banner.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Stolen away, and it's Memphis on the break. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Well, getting back to the Spurs, they look better and better as they went deeper into the playoffs, Clark. Heat were thought to be the heavy favorites at the start of the NBA postseason. But when they met in the finals, thoughts on who would win, I think, were pretty much split.
Yeah, and eventually, this was one heck of a series because the Spurs not only had experience and talent, but they had multiple options offensively and did such a terrific job sharing the ball. They took the Miami Heat to the limit, but at the end of the day, it came down to LeBron James and Dwayne Wade rising to the challenge.
Here's Brooks after the made shot from Collins. Clock at 4. With a step back, and the jumper is on the mark. He's got 14.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. There's the pick. Back to Jones. The fader. Shot, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Back to Brooks. Passes to Jones. Back to Brooks. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Here's Jones. They set the pick. Number 23, defended by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the block, and the shot is good. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Number 13. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
They got right to the rim, but got hammered once he got there by the defense.
But that was a nice job taking it strong and forcing his way to the line. Well done.
The first one falls. San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Spurs trail by 5. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Well, guys, with the style of defense he plays, an opponent better make sure every pass is a smart one if he's around. Because if it's not, it'll be in his hands before you know it, heading the other way for an easy lay-in.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When a big shot's needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
And good on the basket. Book it. Here's Jones. Number 24 hits the three-point bomb. He's got 5.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
For Memphis, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
The Grizzlies had the second best defense in the league last season after the Indiana Pacers guys. And on the perimeter, they had speed with Conley and Tony Allen inside, size and strength with Marc Gasol, who was the Defensive Player of the Year, and Zach Randolph. And they were tough to score against.
Yeah, and so it's San Antonio with it after Memphis gets the 3. Collins dishes to Johnson. That is good. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. And Clark, you mentioned the size inside for the Grizz. They tied for the second best rebound percentage in the league. And Steve, that was a huge area for them.
And on the perimeter, they were in the top 5 in steals, Kevin. So you talk about defense and rebounding and low post scoring. I mean, that's a really good foundation for an excellent team.
San Antonio trailing here. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. .43 seconds left here in the second. They set the pick. Jones drives in. He got right to the cup using that screen.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 5. Here's Langford. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 9.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Now here's Jones. Right side Jones. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Here's Graham. No good on the buzzer beater. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 5. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's Wednesday night, and we're almost over the hump. This is
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Visitors travel on foot and by boat along the gorgeous Riverwalk here in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome back, everyone. Memphis leading by 5. Number 12, Graham defending. Number 12, and another basket for Memphis. San Antonio with the ball. The feed now to Collins. Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Graham kicks to Johnson. And the pass to Collins. Backing down. Makes it off the glass. Collins has got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Tretий that time from Graham.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. There's a screen. Johnson goes in. Inside. Collins. Number 17. Rebound by Williams.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grip.
There's a screen by Williams. Number 12. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 18.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Releases. No up. So the Spurs will take it the other way. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Langford, the pass to Graham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Graham's got 9 points.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Memphis leading by 5. Number 12. Can't get it to go. Tretий that time. Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Spurs have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that stripe.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
The Spurs making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And no discussion about him is complete until you talk about his sensational passing. I mean, he is an absolute wizard with the ball in his hands.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now Graham. He's got 10. Wide open. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Williams. From past the arc. The shot misses. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Johnson right side. Dishes to Graham. He passes to Langford for the three. No luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Number 22 is guarded by Johnson. Number 12. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. He's got 23.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
And the Spurs with possession here. Pass to Langford. Clock at 6. They set the screen. Johnson right side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Memphis leading. There's a screen by Williams. Number 22. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Spurs passing it around. Number 10. He's guarded by Williams. That's good.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. There's the pick. Passes it to Adams. Number 12. Graham defending, and that one's good. 25 points in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
San Antonio calls timeout. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Here's Graham. He's got 10. Number 54, defended by Adams. Number 54 hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. 0. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Taken away by Williams. And it's Memphis on the break. Number 12. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 27 points for him.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
And so it's San Antonio with it. And the 3 off target.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Here's Graham. Number 54. He's guarded by Williams. Number 54. It's rebounded by Memphis. .111 left to play here in the third. They get it back. Adams off with the layup. Spurs trail by 13. He dishes it to Graham. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Here's Adams. Rejected by Collins. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Backing in. 4 on the clock. Number 17. And the lead is down inside single digits. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Steps back and fires. But they get it back. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure. The Grizzlies have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they averaged about 77% from the free throw line a year ago. So this is a solid free throw shooting team.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Graham. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
So it's the Spurs now. 11-point game. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Johnson. Johnson right side. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Johnson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for San Antonio. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Williams a screen. Number 13. It's rebounded by Langford.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the miss from Graham. Number 12. They get the rebound. Feeds it to Williams. Nice D from Collins.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Johnson. That one goes. Count it. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Number 22, defended by Langford. Here's the screen. Number 12. Number 13 finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. He's got 19.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Pass to Johnson. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And he knocks down the first one. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. Memphis leading by 7. Number 22, defended by Langford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 29 points.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Now here's Jones. Here's the pass to Langford. He kicks it to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 54, the layup off target.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Number 13, defended by Langford. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 10. Outside, Jones. A three-pointer is right on target. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Number 22, defended by Langford. Six to shoot. Number 22, defended by Langford. Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Shoots the 3. No good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Fires from 18. Williams gets the bucket.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
San Antonio calls timeout.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Graham.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Langford, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Memphis leading by 7. 5 to shoot. Number 22. San Antonio with the rebound. Graham's got 4 rebounds in this game. Number 17. Number 54. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. The Grizzlies shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Williams a screen. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He has 31.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
And here is Graham. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Langford. 3-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's the screen. Memphis moving that ball around. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. Spurs trail by 7. Down low, number 17. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
They haven't had as much success in the paint here. Everything has been from the perimeter here in the second half. And that's not a winning strategy. They've got to get back to getting that ball inside.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
And stolen by Graham.
Well, he's been pretty safe with the ball for the most part. In fact, that's his first turnover, guys.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
There's a screen by Williams. Lays out. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Graham with the ball. 1:46 left in the fourth. Kicks to Johnson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Number 13, number 2. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
That's a huge shot.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Yeah, the volume's been turned down in this building in a big hurry.
Passes it to Langford. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Langford, the pass to Johnson. To tie it up. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over anxious that time.
Collins checked in for the Spurs. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Number 22. Offline with his 3. Spurs have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Graham with the ball. Williams picks him up. Wow. To the inside. Count it.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
But no room for error here.
Kevin, got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Collins. A second chance effort. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And that one falls for Collins. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And obviously time is the big factor here, guys. They need to get points fast and then go for the steal, and if not, a quick foul.
Hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy you send to the line doesn't convert.
The pass to Langford. The 3. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
And now they foul and stop the clock. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, what nerves. Those free throws now put them in a very good position. 3 points ahead.
To tie it up. No good from 3-point territory. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. that is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Graham. It's off. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.